Hello there and welcome to Yoga Space. Today I want to try something a little bit different. I will try some free products and then do a full themed flow, yoga flow, and then come back and tell you what I think about them. If you want to skip to the flow part, go to this menu right here. And here it is. There's a leaflet of I Enjoy, which explains how to use it and the ingredients and everything about it. A sticker. Oh, cute. And finally the products. I Enjoy is designed to maintain the balanced pH levels while increasing the moisture and rejuvenating and perfectly setting the skin. This is Glow Body and it's designed to give you quick absorbing radiance with pure botanical oils. And since I got a pretty bad sunburn, I wanted to try this oil on my skin to see if it works. It is infused with antioxidants and I think it helps making my skin a bit more elastic, a bit more supple. Definitely it's more hydrated. The texture of this oil is really silky and smooth. If you want the nutrients to be absorbed by your skin, you surely have to massage well until fully absorbed. I believe massaging your own skin with oils or moisturizers is a really beautiful way to get in touch with your body. The texture of I Enjoy is really amazing and it goes quite easily into your skin. The smell is just that of roses, but it's not too daunting. Fré did a really good job on this rose mist. Anti-inflammatory, antibacterial and antioxidant. Are you ready for our fall flow? Hey, let's go. So first we're going to do a little bit of movie meditation, and it consists in just moving your body, being very mindful of your surroundings, of the texture of your yoga mat underneath your feet. Of the air around you, of your own internal feelings, of everything, of anything that you may feel. Come to a halt slowly. Lift your toes off the ground and spread them wide on your yoga mat. I want you to see the color of your yoga mat between your toes. And maybe we feel a little bit of the movement we just did still inside our bodies. That's okay, it's perfectly okay. Bend slightly your knees and begin drawing circles with your head. Slowly. I call this one Circle of Life. And by the way, if you hear any title of any song, write it in the comments below. Change direction. You can close your eyes, but it's totally optional. Put your hands on your hips. And then make your shoulders collapse towards your chest. Then to the right, to the left, sorry, left. Open to the front and to the right. Collapse, left, open, right. Collapse, left, open, right. And return neutral. Now we'll collapse the shoulders once again, but this time we're going to follow with the right side. So, right, open, left, and collapse. Right, open, left, and collapse. Return neutral. You can let go of your hands. Maybe do some circles with your wrists too. Time for the hips. So draw big circles with your hips. The bigger the better. But if you by any chance have some hip condition, don't worry, you can totally skip this step. Or draw smaller circles. And change direction. Shuffle your feet a little bit towards each other. Hands above your knees and rotate them. If you feel any kink, any pop, it's totally normal, don't worry. Did you hear that? And okay. Do some circles with your ankles too. This is totally optional. And like this. Return to the previous stance. They're a little bit wider than my shoulders are. Because now we're going to shake it off. That's right. Shake it. This is a very useful energy builder for when you need the extra boost. Just don't close your eyes, advice. And slowly come to a halt. Now shuffle your feet to be parallel to the top of the mat. Don't worry, if you don't have to keep them parallel to the top, to the side of your mat. It's totally fine if you can't. Bend your knees, lower down your hips. Be aware of your spine. And put your arms to the sides. It is better for you to keep them this way, but if you want to keep them like this, totally optional, don't worry. It's just that in this way you will feel all more tension. And we hold for 5 breaths, so maybe we are ready. 3, 4, 5. Now raise your hips, raise your arms to the star pose. Now I want you to heel toe your feet. Place your arms above it and slowly come down. If you can keep your back straight, just bend your knees and look forward. With your hands firmly planted on the ground or on top of the blocks or on top of the cushions, you shuffle your feet. Until they are hips width apart. And slowly rise, unrolling each vertebrae one by one. That's right. Come to the top of your mats. Mountain pose again, so lift your toes. Feet should be hips width apart and spread them down on the mat. Draw strength from the ground to the top, to your torso, shoulders open. Mountain pose is actually an active pose. Hands in prayer. And with the next inhalation, we will begin. Arms up, look back, and forward fold. Bend your knees to keep your back straight. Lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold again. Plant your palms on the mat and slowly walk down to our first Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog pose, downward dog pose. If it's your first down dog of the day, feel free to walk it, to move your hips. Bend your knees and slowly walk to the top of your mat. Cross your arms and dangle just for a few moments. And then rise up. Inhaling, look back, and exhaling, Samastiti. So feet are hips width apart. Shoulders are rolled back. Hands in prayer. And up, inhale. And down, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, 2. Exhale, forward fold. Now step back for plank pose. Stay here a little bit. This draws attention to the core. Make sure you have drawn a straight line with your body. And then plant your knees, your chest. Slide forward and half cobra or baby cobra. So shoulders roll back, and to make sure you actually use your back muscles, lift your hands. Two more breaths. 1 and 2. Plant your feet. Down dog. Lift your right leg high, keeping the hips parallel to the ground, and right leg comes forward and the foot goes between the hands. If you can't, you can always help yourself a little bit and put your left knee down. With your right hand, push a little bit your right knee. And then plant both your hands on the ground, lift your left foot and shuffle your right foot to the left for pigeon pose. The ideal for pigeon pose is to make your shin parallel to the top of your mat, and you can do this by helping yourself with your hand, but only if your hips are squared. If you feel that this is too shallow, you can walk your hands and go to your forearms. Just be careful, your back should be always straight. And come back. Draw your right foot close to your pelvis. With your right hand in front of your right knee, your left foot should be planted, and we reach back with our left hand to grab it, to grab the ankle, and then pull with it a little bit. Just make sure that your shoulders are parallel to the top of your mat. Maybe you can draw your right hand a little bit back and let go. Now plant your left foot, lift your right knee, and it goes straight back to the to the left. We perform a chaturanga here. You can always do the first one I showed you. So with your feet, you want to push to the front, bend your elbows, and straight back, and this was hard. And we go full cobra now, so roll your shoulders back. Now, if you can't, because you have a microphone planted between your back and your bum, you're excused. And then back down, plant your feet, and Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Now with your left leg, I want you to do the same. So left leg goes forward, between the hands. If you can't help yourself a little bit, right leg goes down. And push a little bit with your left hand. If you want, you can go the extra mile by switching your foot to the external side and placing your hand like so. And then return. Plant your right foot up, making a lot of noise. And shuffle your left foot to the side. Again, the principle is the same. The hips should be squared to the top of the mat. And the shin should be parallel to the top as well. But if you can't, like I can't, totally fine. Remember that yoga is not a competition. Now shuffle your left foot towards your pelvis. Left hand should be in front of your knee or directly on your left. Plant your right foot and then come up to grab it. And then push with it a little bit. Again, the important thing is to keep your shoulders square to the top of your mat. Or if you can't, just a little bit slightly on the right. And let go. That was my phone. My telephone. Plant your right foot. Lift your left leg. Feet go together. Again, chaturanga, but if you don't feel like doing it, it's totally fine. You can always do knees, chest, chin. So we push forward with our feet. We bend the elbows, keeping our back straight, and we let go. Once again, cobra. And plant your feet and go up to downward facing dog. Make your way back to your hands. Bend your knees. And lift up. exhaling, exhaling, Samasthiti. Now return to the center of your mats. We go down with our hips. Bend our knees. Keep your back straight. Hands go on top of each knee. And we drop just one shoulder. Be very mindful of your back. The two hands on the knees should help you to keep them squared. And back. Drop the right leg. Drop the right shoulder. And back. Return to neutral, slowly. Remember to keep your back straight the whole process. Turn your feet to be perpendicular to the top of how is it called? Side. To the side of your mat. And shuffle them a little bit. I'm sorry. And just return to Samasthiti, mountain pose. Now, we will do Malasana. You can totally grab a meditation pillow, a regular pillow, some blankets, some blocks maybe. Totally up to you. So, keep your feet slightly apart. And remember to keep your back straight. We lower down until we reach the final point. And we place our hands in prayer, keeping the elbows on the insides of our knees. For extra support, you can put down to 1 or 2 blocks. We stay there for another 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. And we let go of one hand, we place it behind our backs to lower ourselves down. Shake your legs a little bit. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh and see if you can reach somewhere between your foot and your knee. If you can go a little bit further. The trick is with each inhale, we let go of our tension, and with each exhale, we delve a little deeper in the pose. Remember to keep your back straight. Let go of the pose. Place your left foot on top of your right thigh. Draw the right foot closer, and with your 2 fingers, the index finger and the middle finger, I believe. Hook your big toe. And you can always help yourself by placing the left hand behind you. Lift the foot, lift the leg. Try to keep it straight, but if you can't, it's totally fine. And really try to draw attention here to your core. And then let go of the pose by placing your foot with your hand still hooked on the mat. Unhook your hand. Slide the foot forward. And the left foot goes on the mat. Once again, shake your legs. With our right foot, we'll do the same. So, I need to move. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh and grab your left foot, or anywhere between your knee and your ankle. Inhaling, we kind of let go of the tension, and exhaling, we dive deeper into the pose. Let go. Right foot on top of the left thigh. Draw your left foot closer to your right shin. Okay. With your two fingers, hook your big toe. And with the help of your right hand, lift your left leg. If you feel you can't get it quite straight, just put your right hand below the knee and push just a little bit. To let go of the pose, place your hand back behind you. With your fingers still hooked to your toe, place the foot back on the mat, release, and slide it. Feet together, check your booty. We place our hands below our shoulders, just a little bit further. Feet are firmly planted to the ground with the heels. This is a very active pose, so activate your shin, activate your thighs, activate your core and your back muscles and your glutes. Let's go. That was my stomach rumbling. I'm hungry. And let go of the pose. Slowly get yourself down. For Shavasana. If you want to grab a towel or something to put underneath your knees. Just try to let go of any tension you might have. Try to imagine a wheel, like a spinning wheel, on top of your abdomen, and it goes like this. When you inhale, it goes high, and when you exhale, it goes down. By inhaling, we draw air into our lungs, and by exhaling, we release the diaphragm and emotions. Just keep this video playing for as long as you want. But for now we are done, so slowly let life come back to you. Roll to the side. Just stay there for a little bit. Allowing your circulation to get hang of what is happening, and then push yourself up. Try to keep your eyes closed. Reach a comfortable seated position. And when you're ready, hands to your mat. They go up in big circle. Reach the top of your head with the hands in prayer. Lower them down to reach your heart center. Blink your eyes open. Namaste. So my first impressions on the Body Glow and the I Am Joy Rose Mist is quite a mixture, because I sweat a lot during this flow, mainly because I have all the windows closed. It's morning, and in my town there's a lot of traffic, school have begun, so I had to keep the windows closed. But my skin still smells of fresh roses, and that's why I will use it on any occasion. And just make sure you wait for it to dry fully on your skin, because I didn't, and I regret it. Later in the evening and in the following days, I will keep trying it, and I will keep you posted on what are my feelings towards this rose mist. But for now, they're quite positive, yes. And for the Body Glow oil, you definitely want to, just like for the Radiant Rose Mist and Joy, you definitely want to make it full absorbed in your skin. You know, I had a sunburn last couple of days, so it hurts. It hurts pretty still, yes. But with this oil, it's kind of all smoothed out, so I definitely want to use it also on burnt skin because it works. And I just wouldn't put 2 pumps of it just like I did before, because I feel that it was a little bit too much. In fact, right now, if I just went to the bathroom to see, and it was kind of still a bit oily. That's why I advise you to, wait for it to fully absorb. But definitely a good product. I would recommend it, really. And just because it is an oil, it really helps your skin to recuperate its original feel. It's a great dry oil. You should really try it after you shower. So these are the 2 products I just got. I bought them with my discount code, which is down in the description, down below. And if you want to purchase them right now, there's a promotion going on, and it will still go on until the end of the month, I believe. I have to check. But yes, these products are really great once you find the right way to use them. So once you find the right way for you to use the products, I believe you can achieve really the radiant glow you wish to have, like I do. I struggle with medicine that I have to take daily that cause the discoloration of the skin, some acne. There's still one here. There is a scar actually. Redness. I struggle really a lot with them, but I have to take them, and these products really helped me to get the hang of my skin. I would recommend I Am Joy with I Am Love, the other product by Fré Skincare, because I believe they go quite well together. I put a few drops, really 2 drops, because my face is small. 2 drops of I Am Love here and underneath my eyes, and I just massaged it on my skin, and it feels amazing. And yeah, I'll keep trying them. So stay tuned for further developments, and for now, have a great day or night, or whatever part of the day it is in your world. Ciao!